Well, guys, how's she going? Over here, not fucking great. You know what? And let's take this for a lesson. Never work on a fucking Sunday. Second time now I've worked on a Sunday, and I've had bad luck the following week. So last Sunday, I think I was just mowing some grass, which is what I did this past Sunday too. No, actually I think I did that. No, I did that on Saturday. But last Sunday I mowed some grass, and then we got that 1.5 inches of bullshit of rain, you know, that week, which then, you know, it rained on our lovely hay, which, I don't know, I guess it turned out all right now. So, but then I started moving bales, hauling them into the yard. My uncle's been moving some too with the 400, but that's way fucking slower than anything else. So, but yeah, I moved what the fuck was it? Saturday night. I think Saturday night I moved some bales. Come to find out, I didn't have any lights. Couldn't figure out why I didn't have any working lights. So I had to quit early because I was probably going to go until like 10:30 or even maybe 10:45. Couldn't go past 10:30 because it was way too damn dark. You couldn't do anything. You couldn't see anything. So then my uncle, he's kind of better at figuring things out a little bit, you know. So he did some snooping around. What the hell was it? I guess it had to been, I don't even remember. It was the following day. I'm confused on my days right now. So we moved some bales. It was last night, I think it was, yeah. So it would have been Sunday. He found out that I blew a fuse. So I blew a fuse on, I guess, whatever circuit that the lights are on off of, and I didn't have any 20 amp fuses because it takes a 20 amp like glass like type fuse. I didn't have any of those, so I figured, okay, well, I'm going to be out of lights for a week or two until next time I get down to the hardware and get some. But then my uncle found one, so he put it in. And then I had my lights back. So, but then it was getting kind of late anyway, and I don't know, I kind of had a headache, and my sister's kids are down for the weekend, and that's getting on my fucking nerves, and so I had kind of a headache, and I didn't feel like moving too many bales. So I think I only moved like 7 bales. I just didn't feel like going for very long. So I figured, well, good enough. And yeah, that was Sunday night. So figured, okay, well, I'll hit her hard on Monday. So I came out around 1:30ish. Started moving bales. I got into my second bale, dropped it off in the yard, started hearing this funny noise, and it was only like every few seconds. So at first I just kind of ignored it because I figured, nah, you know, it's just tractor likes to make weird noises every now and then. And then it seemed to get a little bit louder. So I'm in the driveway, you know, I stop, I get out to look, figure out. At first I kind of thought, okay, maybe I'm pissing hydraulic oil, maybe I blew something, you know, and I'm blowing hydraulic oil all over the place. For working on a Sunday, I get punished. So I blew a tire. That's what it was. I blew that tire. Well, it's the older tire. All the other tires are actually fairly new, except that one, which I was going to at some point take off and put it on as a dual. because it was okay for a dual. It was, you know, it was getting wore down, but I figured, you know, it'd be all right for a dual, you know, outer dual. Didn't survive that. It cracked. I think it's in this. I think it's in the sidewall, but it's closer to the rim. So, and I knew it was air, and there must not be any tubes in these tires because just, I guess they just didn't need it. So, so what was happening was that when the crack was at the bottom of the tire, I think that's when you could hear it the most. I think because it was pushing out air faster because the weight of the tractor was on it, so then it was opening up the crack. But I also seen that it was spraying out some leftover calcium, you know, because when I bought the tractor they were loaded, and I had a rim blowout, you know, when I first bought the tractor, and yeah, replaced the rim. Luckily the tire was brand new and it survived the rim blowing out, so I never had to buy a new tire. But now I don't know what to do because now I need a new tire. So but there was still some calcium left in that left tire. But after the rim was, when they were done replacing the rim, I took it to the local shop and I had them suck out the rest of the calcium that was in the other tire, which is the tire that blew out. I had them suck it down and get rid of it. Of course, you don't get rid of every single drop. There's always going to be a little bit left over unless you actually take the tire off the rim and soak it up with a rag or something. But so I looked down where it was hissing at. I could see it spraying out calcium. I figured, well, calcium's coming out, air's coming out. I'm done working on fucking Sundays. I tell you what, this is the second Sunday in a row now I've been punished. I don't know what the fuck is going on with these days. It's never really been a problem in the past, you know, doing a little bit on Sundays, and it doesn't matter. Fucking sakes. So I don't know what to fucking do, and I can't charge that big expensive tire from my local shop because I already got a big bill with them now and they're already griping about that. So doing my damnness to pay it off, but you know what, I owe other people money too, and I'm going to owe even more money people by the end of the year because I got to get a plumber over here, get my septic pipe fixed. So I don't know. I called the young guy, told him what was going on, and told him that I'm pretty much done. There's nothing more I can do. And he's trying to come up with a game plan to keep me moving because I can't charge that big expensive tire, and then it's going to probably be another $1,000 or so on labor because they can do it. My local gas station, they can buy the, you know, order the tire and then put the tire on the rim. That's not a big deal. I got a guy here that can do that. The problem is I can't put it on my bill because my bill would just be, you know, over the limit, and they're bitching already. So I didn't want to put any more on the bill. So all I fucking need was a goddamn tire blown out, and then in the fucking front, was it the front left tire, steer tire, the valve stem's cracked, but it's not leaking. But it probably will. That'll probably be next year's problem. So I don't know. So the young guy's, he says he's having a hell of a time too. He's got 2 pickups that are down. One, well, the one pickup is the Dodge, which blew out the transmission last year in it. But that's nothing new because it's a Dodge and they blow up their transmissions more than they're making of them. So but the young guy pushes his Dodge pretty hard though too, so it, you know, he doesn't exactly baby his stuff. And then he's got another pickup that just blew the starter. And then he's got another pickup which is still running, but it doesn't have air conditioning. But he's still running it, so. But I don't know. And the young guy says that he's having a hell of a time getting hay to dry. They can't get nothing to dry. Which is understandable, which I don't know. Everybody, it's a fucking bitch every year. I tell you what, I'll be glad when this year's over with. I don't even know if I'm looking forward to next year, to be honest with you. I'm getting so tired of this. I can't get ahead with nothing. You know. So I don't know. So the 15's going to be down unless the young guy comes up with some kind of a game plan, which I would hate to burden him with my problems, but you know, we're still putting up our hay. We only got see, my uncle wrote it down, 30 in all. That's all we've moved so far. We've been using both tractors. He's been hauling some hay in the morning, and then I come in the afternoons and haul, because I'm not a morning person, so, but he is. He'll get up nice and early and move. But that's the thing too, is that he's moved bales on a Sunday. He moved bales yesterday. And he didn't lose a tire. He didn't blow hydraulic holes or nothing. So I don't know. It's just bad fucking luck over here with me. So I don't know. I'm just sick of it. I'm just so sick of it. But it is, I mean, I knew that tire was getting kind of questionable, so it has been on my mind to get it replaced, but it just wasn't going to be this year because it was still all right. But I think what's going on is that the tire is rubbing up against the cab, you know, I guess whatever part of the cab or whatever, I don't fucking know, because the cocksuckers got the tires in they're too far in. So I told the young guys, like, no matter what you fucking do, even if you find a used tire to shove on there to finish off the year, or go get a brand new tire, we're gonna have to move those fucking tires out, because I'm not gonna put a brand new tire on there, or even another used one, and then just run into the same problem where it's possibly rubbing the tire down, and that's what's causing it to blow out. So I just don't know. I don't know. But the young guy's trying to figure out something. He's either thinking he's gonna let me borrow one of his tractors, which I don't know what the hell he's got left for me to borrow besides the old 1566, and that thing ain't much faster than mine. Well, the hydraulics are fucking slower than shit on it, but I'll probably end up blowing a fucking tire on that thing too. Or you can borrow the 986, which I think he's got that still hooked up to the baler, and they're trying to bale. The Magnum, well, that's gonna most likely definitely be staying on a baler. The 4240, the John Deere, that's still on the mower because they're trying to cut grass too. So there's not a lot of tractors left. So the only tractor that we have left now is the old 400, which is still, I mean, it can do it, but it'll just be slow. And then we got, you know, the young guy likes me to put up his hay too, because then it's, you know, it's just faster overall. So I don't know. I don't know anymore. I'm just so sick and tired of fucking shit breaking, and then I can't get it fixed because everybody bitches they want money and money, money, money. And it's like, you know what, go fuck yourself. You'll get it when I have it to give. So, but I don't know. I should have just parked Big Red a long time ago, because I think now this battery that's in there now is possibly getting fucked. I hate using the damn Tahoe because this thing could get fucked up. I haven't bought any parts for the grain truck, the tractor, or anything, you know, the little A. Okay, I'm still trying to get this fucking Tahoe done, trying to get this project fucking done. And then after that, then I gotta put, you know, Big Red on the damn list. And then the house needs to get, you know, I gotta hire a plumber and get the fucking pipe replaced, which is gonna cost me probably $1,000. Will cost more if he has to dig the dirt, you know. That's why I figured, you know, me and my uncle could dig the dirt with the 400, at least most of it, and then do the rest by hand, because it probably would take $1,000 off the bill. You know, and then I had to go back to the dentist because I had a cracked tooth again. That's not cheap. I was just close to having my dentist bill paid off. Oh, that irritates me. And it's bad enough fucking Big Red's costing me a shit ton of cash, I tell you what. But I'm not running him much this year. I only run him once a week to check up on my gaming cameras, and that's it. Everything else has been done with the Tahoe, even though I didn't want to do it, because I've been saving the Tahoe because this is supposed to be my going to town rig. But I'm forced to use it as like a work truck or to get me out into the fucking fields. Because it's only this and then the lawnmower are the only things fucking reliable. So I'm not working on Sundays anymore. I think this is why I have problems, because it's, I mean, it could be bad luck, but it's kind of funny how, you know, you work a Sunday, and I didn't even work that long. And I wasn't being rough with anything. I figured, okay, you know, a Sunday, I better take it easy. You know, not beat shit up. Well, I wasn't even beating on my tractor today either, because it was still in the warming up phase. It wasn't even at the full operating temperature. Well, if I want the gauge says, because that gauge is like slower as shit to move. It still works, but it's just slow. I don't know if that's the way they're supposed to be, or if maybe that gauge is just going bad, but it still works. It just takes like an hour. Shut up, squirrel. So, I don't know. But I don't know. I'm fucking done. I tell you what. Yeah, I'm done. I can't take it anymore. It's just bullshit. So, I mean, shit's gonna happen, shit's gonna break down, but everything goes wrong on the years when, you know, you're down on your luck already as it is. So, oh, look at the baby turkeys. Oh, fuck. I don't know if you guys can even see them. Probably not. I don't know if you guys even saw them. It's like the mother and the father are there. Now, that's where they've been staying at. Where are they on the camera? I can't even see them on the camera. Right. Can't bend right there. Yeah. So that's where they've been. I haven't really seen much of them in town. Well, good luck living down here, because I think there's a fox down here, and I don't know if that fox will eat baby turkeys or not. I'm not really sure. Unless they just hunt things like, I'm pretty damn positive they hunt mice for sure, because I was down here last week. Well, there was bales here at the time. And I come down here in the Tahoe, and he was actually hiding up against one of these bales. I think he was getting ready to pounce on a mouse or something, and then he seen me coming and took off. So, that's why I haven't seen. This is probably why I haven't seen him in town for the last couple of weeks, because he's been down here catching all the damn mice. Because I tell you what, when I was flipping that hay with the rake, I must have counted at least 150 mice running from underneath windrows. And I'm talking from the east side of the field to the west side of the field, because that's how I was moving, was east to west. Every windrow I flipped, there was at least one or two little mouses running from it. Unbelievable. That's where all the mice are at. But they're pretty bad at the farm too. My uncle's got a lot of traps set, and they're going off every day. Kind of sucks, because that one day he caught a bird by mistake. And the poor thing, you know, I think it's going to lose its foot, because he had the foot caught in the trap. I don't know how long he's been there, but I was the one that saved its life. So I saved a bird's life a week prior to that, and now I'm being punished for all kinds of shit. Like, I thought I was supposed to be doing good things in life, and then I wouldn't have any problems. I saved the bird's life. What are you talking about? I could have left the damn bird to die, but it was right there by the door. I had to go in the door, and I didn't want to look at it, trying to fly away, but I couldn't because it had that 50-pound trap set on him. So maybe that's why I'm being punished, because I saved a bird's life. Maybe I should have just shot the fucking bird, and then maybe I wouldn't have these kind of problems. What do you think? This is why I don't do really any good deeds, because I just don't feel like they really get me anywhere. And then there's the one guy who can come over to my house because I wasn't home. They used to live right next to me, but then they moved further in town, or to the west side of town. And then there's another guy that moved in there with them too, and I don't know what they wanted to come over and talk to me for, but I was gone. So, but Mother's seen it. She don't answer the door to anybody because I tell her not to, unless she knows who it is. But that's another reason why I have security cameras up on my house. Not only just to protect myself, but it's also to ID, you know, who's coming to my place. And I figured that they probably wanted me to mow their fucking lawn. Ain't gonna fucking happen, because I know how they are over there. I know how they're living, you know, and they don't give a shit about nothing. That's all I need to do is break my fucking John Deere mower. Ain't gonna happen. They can go. There's plenty of kids over in North Dakota side there in that town that are willing to do it, because they post it on their Facebook pages there, you know, saying, hey, you know, we're so and so, and we just started our own lawn care or lawn mowing business, whatever. Give them a damn chance, then let them do it. I mow fucking 3.5 acres every goddamn week. I don't need to add fucking another 1/4 acre to it, you know. Ain't gonna happen. And then the other day, my new neighbors, the mother and the daughter came over. They got a 10-year-old girl, because they seen my sister's kids out. So they wanted to come over and say hi. I haven't met them yet, but from what Mother says, they seem like nice people, so but yeah, so they wanted to hang out with the kids for a little bit and talk, so that's what they did, and then they left. So at the time I was gone, I was moving bales, or I was either moving bales or I was mowing, because I did both on that same fucking day. I mowed some grass. I didn't mow everything. I just mowed my place, and then the stuff down at the bush. I didn't do the roadsides because they didn't need it. They'll definitely need it by next weekend, that's for sure. But so I don't know, but so the bottom line is, don't work on a Sunday. I think that's why I'm being punished, because I'm working on a Sunday. Why not? I don't know why, because I don't go to church, so I'm not into that stuff. I'm not dissing anybody that is doing it, you know. I think the young guy does it, so, but I don't hate on him for it. It's just not my cup of tea. I don't waste my time on it, so. But what are you gonna do? So. Yeah, anyways, I'm gonna take off, so I guess I have a good day and stuff, so yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Take her easy.